you guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you all that don't know, I'm Mr. Williams. I'm a school counselor. And if you watched the last video, you'll see there's a very difference. This time, I'm wearing a mask. And there's a very good reason why I'm wearing a mask. Because this time, we have help to help us with the character word for the month. So without further delay, I'll see if you can guess who this is helping us with the character word for the month. Take it away.
Diligence.
Can you guys guess who that was? Let's try it again.
Diligence.
You guys are smart. I bet you knew that was Miss Young. Yes, that was Miss Young, and she was helping us introduce the character word for this month, which is diligence. And all diligence means is persistent work or untiring work. Means not to give up. So, the first point I want to make in regards to diligence is to concentrate on your work. And now, since we're virtual, concentrating is very important. Take, for instance, me right now. I'm concentrating on the camera that's right in front of me so I can pay attention to what I'm doing. Likewise, when you're in class, we need you to concentrate on the camera so that you can see exactly what your teacher is trying to show you on the screen. Because guess what? If you allow yourself to get distracted, some point you're going to miss something. You're going to miss something that may be beneficial for you passing that test that's coming up. So we need you to focus and concentrate on your work. Point number two, follow the instructions. Following instructions is super important. Think about it like this. All of us like Kool-Aid. Okay? So let's say we try to make Kool-Aid. And we have our Kool-Aid pack. We have our pitcher. We have our water. So we pour the Kool-Aid in the container, we fill it up with water, and we stir it around. Is that Kool-Aid ready to drink? We take a drink of it, but we notice something. We notice something is missing. Can you tell me what's missing? I'll give you a second. You guessed it. Sugar. If you don't put sugar in your Kool-Aid, is your Kool-Aid gonna be sweet? No. Does anybody want to drink unsweetened Kool-Aid? Certainly not me. But if you don't follow instructions, guess what? You're not gonna get the finished product. And in class, especially math, if you don't follow the correct procedure, you're not going to come to the correct answer. So that's why following instructions is so important. And going along with that, point number 3 is to do a job right. Tell you a quick story. When I was younger, I had chores. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have chores. But one of my chores was to take out the garbage. So I decided, the garbage isn't really that full, so it can stand for another day. I'm just going to go to sleep, wait till the next day. Hopefully, nobody else throws anything else in the garbage. Little did I know, my dad, he waited until I went to sleep. Then later on in the night, he woke me up. It was give or take maybe 12, maybe 12ish. And I'm like, why in the world is this guy waking me up out of my sleep? Of course, I'm wondering that as a little kid, I would never tell my dad that. You know that. So he made it a point to make me get up out of bed while I was having some good sleep. Go right into the kitchen, get the garbage, and take the garbage out. And his point to me was, if I had done what I was supposed to do, I wouldn't have to suffer the consequences of going back and doing it. So the consequence that I suffered being woken up in the middle of the night to take out the garbage was a negative consequence that I had to go through because I didn't simply take the garbage out when I was supposed to take it out. So, if you do something right the first time, you don't even have to worry about going back and doing it again. So, number four. Number four is finish your projects. Finish your projects. So, why do you think finishing your projects is so important? I'll give you an example. Let's say your teacher gives you a test. Your teacher gives you a test, and there are, let's say, 10 questions on the test. So, you do the first four. You do the first four, and you're like, whew, man, I am tired of this test. I don't feel like taking this test anymore. So, after those four, you say, I ain't forget this. I ain't doing this no more. And you stop. So now, let's do quick math. Let's do quick math. If the test was 10 questions, let's say, what do you think each of those questions' value is? 10 points apiece. Which, when we do the quick math, it equals up to 100 points. But if you only decide to do 4 of those questions, the highest you can possibly make is what? 40. And that's if you get all 4 of them right. So we want to make our chances of getting 100 go up by doing all of them. Because if you do all the questions, you have a greater chance of passing than if you do only 4. Because if you only do 4, you know that a 40 is not passing. So that's why it's important to do a job right and finish it. Last thing, not be lazy. Not be lazy. I'm going to give you 2 words. Ordinary, extraordinary. I'll give them to you again. Ordinary, extraordinary. 2 words. What's the difference between ordinary and extraordinary? Extra. Extra. It takes a little bit more work, a little bit more studying, a little bit more diligence to be extraordinary than it does to be ordinary. Because the ordinary person says, I got a D or I got a C. Can I pass with that? Oh, I can? Oh, cool with that then. That's settling. That's settling. But it's also being lazy. Because you can do better. You can achieve greater. But you choose to be ordinary or average like everybody else. The extraordinary person goes a bit further. Hey, If I was studying 10 minutes normally, it's not going to hurt me to study 15 or 20 minutes more. If I was reading 2 pages a day, maybe it will help me if I try to read 4 pages a day. Doing a little bit more is what separates ordinary from extraordinary. So, to sum this all up, the character word again for this month is diligence. And we thank Ms. Young for coming to help. Diligence means untiring work or continuing to work. Give strong effort. We thank you for paying attention and tune in, because you never know who's going to help me introduce the character word for next month. And as always, it's a great day to be a koala.